West Hill United is a progressive spiritual community where how you live is more important than what you believe. West Hill United is a people, a place, an idea. We are a community living out of a progressive faith, striving to make a positive difference in our own lives, the lives of others, and the world. Join us Sundays at 10:30 a.m. or connect with us at any time.
Welcome, everybody. I am Jean Skillman, and I am your welcomer reader this morning at West Hill. A warm welcome to all those in the hall and to all those online who I can see at the back of the room, actually, even though you're not really at the back of the room. We still have a tiny bit of smoky haze here in Toronto, and you online might have some of that too. All of you, each of you, are invited to be here as you are. And you'll notice my hat, Dare to Lead. This is a Brené Brown hat, she's going to be our speaker this morning virtually. And so I decided to wear the hat. So the land acknowledgement is as follows. We do acknowledge that the land on which we gather is the traditional territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation, was previously occupied by the Huron-Wendat and Seneca First Nations. This land is covered by Treaty 20 and the Williams Treaties of 1923 and lies within the Lands of the Protected Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement of 1701. That was a long time ago. An Indigenous citizenship law made between the Haudenosaunee and the Anishinaabe nations in 1701 that extends from Montreal to Fort Erie. One of the core values within the idea of a dish with one spoon is that those who use the land should not abuse the land. Individuals and groups should take only what they need from the land so that there will be a healthy, long-term, sustainable environment. All participants in the agreement or treaty had the responsibility to ensure that the dish would never be empty by taking care of the land and all of the living beings on it. We invite you to visit a First Nation, attend a powwow, and stay for the great feast, wherein everyone is welcomed and expected to partake of the food that is generously offered to visitors, all in good fellowship and fun. We have 3 readings today, and as usual, at the end of the readings, we customarily add the phrase, offered as wisdom for the journey. We invite you to respond with the phrase, may we walk in its light. This is merely an invitation to participate if you feel moved to do so. The readings are short, so I'm going to repeat them. The first one is by Brené Brown. Vulnerability sounds like truth, feels like courage. Again, vulnerability sounds like truth, feels like courage. Again, Brené Brown. I cannot find a single example of courage that was not born completely of vulnerability. Again, I cannot find a single example of courage that was not born completely of vulnerability. Third reading by Aeneas Nin. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Again, life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Offered as wisdom for the journey.
May we walk in its light.
Become a sustaining champion of West Hill United's work by committing to an automatic monthly donation. Learn more or donate now through Canada Helps.